Hey everyone, welcome back to Team Sztanyo, your go-to channel for all things real estate in the Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky area. Today we're diving into a game-changing real estate strategy known as house hacking. So whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned investor, this video is going to show you how to define house hacking, how to explore its benefits, and uncover the incredible opportunities it offers right here in our Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky market. And I'm super excited to do this video because I've house hacked for now, I don't know, 15, 20 years for a long time. And it's been absolutely amazing to helping me get going in real estate investing and build wealth. So let's get into it. Okay, let's talk definitions. So first of all, what exactly is house hacking? It's kind of a weird phrase, but in simple terms, house hacking involves purchasing a property and using it to generate rental income. So that's going to help offset your mortgage and your living expenses. This can be done in several different ways, such as you can rent out extra rooms in a single family home. If you're buying a multifamily property, you can live in one of the units while renting out the others, or you can even convert a basement or a garage into rental space. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't have to necessarily be zoned multifamily for you to be able to make money for it. So you can do this a number of different ways. And my wife and I have in our life, the first single family home we bought, we had roommates and they paid us a portion of the rent. And that was amazing. It wasn't like a ton of money, but it helped pay down the mortgage. Then we moved into a duplex. We lived in one side and rented out the other. Then we bought a bigger home and we rented out different rooms in that house. So we've done this a number of different ways. It's been an amazing experience for us. Now, really the key here is to find creative ways to maximize your property's income potential while minimizing your own living costs. And let's face it, in this real estate market right now, where we're at with interest rates, where we are at with housing prices, affordability is stretched to its limits. So house hacking can be an amazing way for you to get out from just renting a property and instead get into the business of owning a property, beginning to build equity and all the benefits that come with owning real estate. It's a fantastic strategy for building wealth through real estate without breaking the bank. All right, now let's talk about the benefits of house hacking. Why should you consider it? Let's go over a few compelling reasons. First and foremost, house hacking can lead to financial freedom, or at least be that jumpstart. By using rental income to cover your mortgage, you can significantly reduce or even eliminate your housing expenses altogether. So this is going to free up your budget for other investments, savings, or just simply enjoying life. Second benefit is you're building equity. Each mortgage payment you make contributes to your own ownership stake in the property. Over time, this equity can be leveraged for future investments or provide a nice nest egg for retirement. Now, again, I can speak to this personally. While earlier on in our marriage and when we had babies and younger kids, we did the house hacking thing. We did the single family home and then a duplex. The current home we've been in for 10 years. So we have a lot of equity in that house. Now we've decided instead of moving off as our family is growing to build an addition on the house, and we've got all this equity that we can now tap into, which is really amazing. The third benefit of house hacking is you're learning about real estate. House hacking is a great way to learn the ropes of real estate investing. You're gonna be able to gain hands-on experience managing tenants, maintaining a property, and understanding the local market, all of which are invaluable skills for any aspiring real estate investor. Now, one of the things I've always tried to encourage singles or maybe even young couples who are getting married with their housing is, can you get into a property? Can you get into a house hacking situation? If you can, go that route. You don't need to hit a double or a triple or a home run when you're thinking about becoming a real estate investor. Just get in, hit a single. House hacking is a great way to kind of get your feet wet in the real estate investing world. You're right there, you're hands-on, you're learning all kinds of things, and that's going to build momentum into future real estate investing opportunities. Okay, the fourth benefit of house hacking is tax advantages. So when you do this, many expenses related to your rental activities can be deducted from your taxable income, including your mortgage interest, property taxes, repairs, and even more. So on top of building equity, this is going to result in significant tax savings. All right, guys, why should I just talk to you about house hacking when I can show you? So we're on a little bit of a field trip down here in Bellevue, Kentucky. We are right across the river from Cincinnati, Mount Adams, across the Ohio River here in Northern Kentucky. We're probably, I don't know, 3-4 miles from downtown Cincinnati, 2 miles from Newport on the Levee. So if you want to go to a Reds game, a Bengals game, OTR, anything like that, you're just 10 minutes away. Plus there's all kinds of development here in Newport, Kentucky with Newport on the Levee and the Ovation. So you got bars, restaurants, entertainment, anything you can want. I'm about to show a house here in Bellevue to some clients of mine who are house hacking pros. They've done it multiple times already, but now they've got a little kid and their family is growing. They're like, hey, we want to keep doing this. We just need a bigger space. And so we're going to look at this house, gorgeous house listed at $339,000. They can live on one
one level, they can rent out the other. It's a great situation, like I said. Opportunities like this exist all over Northern Kentucky and Cincinnati. So I'm gonna show you what this property looks like and what a house hacking opportunity looks like here in Bellevue, Kentucky. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm out of breath. So I'm up here on kind of the third floor, and in a lot of these older homes in Bellevue, Newport, Covington, and on the Cincinnati side, you'll get a house like this that has this third floor. You never really know what you're gonna get. It could be a complete disaster, or it could be like this one. I know it's really echoey right now, but you get these drywall finishes. This can be a great space for kids, for a hobby room, for maybe even office. One thing you need to know though is on these third floors, they typically don't have the HVAC run up here unless you're putting another unit here on the third floor. So you'll see a lot of these units, these air units trying to cool off. Even with those running, it could be hard to keep up. So just know that on these older homes on the second or third floor, if you're not putting another unit in, it can get quite hot up here. But even though it's hot and you've got some slanted ceilings, it's more usable space. So in this property, you've got the first floor unit and you've got a second floor unit with this kind of third floor attic with all this extra usable space. So not bad. Whew, I'm sweating. Okay, one other thing I want to say about house hacking that you might not get from the books or reading articles or blogs online or even investment forums is you need to be a kind of a person who is open to delayed gratification, okay? What you're doing is you're kind of saving now, you're trying to buy a house now where you might be renting something that's even nicer, that might have nicer cabinets or appliances or a nicer floor that's not linoleum from the 1980s. But the thing is you're owning it and it's building equity and you're getting rent for someone else. So I just want to say that if you're thinking about house hacking, certainly you might need to be willing to suffer a little bit now in terms of your overall condition and niceness of your housing options so that you can reap those rewards later in life. I know the duplex that my wife and I bought, we had our second kid, our first kid was living in a closet. That's just kind of how it is. It's fine. It's great because now we've been building up on that equity and we're able to buy more investment properties as we're into our 40s now. So I just want to say if you're thinking about house hacking, you might not get the nicest place right off the bat, but you're owning and you're building equity and people are helping you pay down that mortgage. That's a great thing.
When I think about a house hack, it's just like the single best way for us to reduce or even eliminate your housing expense, right? So even just having half of your mortgage taken care of, if you can eliminate that mortgage, if you can, even the rent from the other unit, taking care of your taxes, your insurance, anything like that, it just makes a big difference. And all of those things really compound over time.
Now that we've covered the definition and the benefits, let's talk about the specific opportunities for house hacking in Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. So this region is ripe with potential, and here's why. So I talk about this a lot on the channel, but our local housing market is relatively affordable compared to other major cities in the US. So this makes it easier to find properties that fit the house hacking model without requiring a huge upfront investment. So the first opportunity is that Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky are an affordable housing market. Now, the second opportunity that works in your favor is that there is strong rental demand here in Cincinnati. The city is cool, it's fun, there's good jobs here, it's affordable, and all of that means that there's a strong demand for rental properties in our area. It's driven by a growing population, a vibrant job market, and several of the universities nearby. And all of that ensures a steady stream of potential tenants for your rental property. Now, I talk to a lot of real estate investors nationwide, and I often say, hey, Cincinnati's probably not the city for a ton of appreciation. When real estate markets get hot, we don't get like super crazy hot. But on the flip side of that, when real estate markets drop, we also don't go super low. It's a steady Midwest city. It's great for cash flowing and rental properties. All right, opportunity number 3 in the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area is that there are diverse property options for you to choose from. So whether you're looking for a historic home in over the Rhine, a modern condo in Covington, or a multifamily unit in Newport, there's a diverse range of properties to choose from. This variety allows you to find the perfect house hacking opportunity that suits your needs and your budget. All right, lastly, the fourth opportunity is that our community is full of resources and support for real estate investors. So from local meetups to online forums, there's no shortage of places to connect with fellow house hackers, share advice, and learn from others' experiences. And guys, reach out in the channel. I love talking to real estate investors about this idea. It's worked wonders for my family's experience, and I would love to see if it works for you as well. All right, guys, there you have it. House hacking defined, its amazing benefits, and the opportunities that await you here in the Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky area. If you're ready to take the plunge into house hacking or have any questions, drop a comment below or email us at info@teamsztanyo.com. I would love to talk to you about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you guys never miss an update from the channel here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy house hacking, and we'll see you in the next one.